Doing this allowed me to almost double my sales call show rate. So this was back when I was running a marketing agency and I was booking most of my calls through cold email. I had a client email me back wanting to get on a call, wanting to have a conversation about helping him generate more leads. Obviously, I responded to that email, sent him my calendar link, and he booked the call. A lot of times, sales reps, you guys will know this, business owners, you guys will know this. Sometimes people just don't show up to the calls, and typically what I do is I give them a few minutes. So when it came time to have the call, I opened my laptop, I booted up Zoom, I jumped on the call, set up my camera, everything was good to go, had my mic all ready for the conversation. 1 minute went by, 2 minutes went by, 3 minutes went by, 4 minutes went by. Typically at that point, I had about a 5-minute kind of rule. Anytime it got to like 5 to 10 minutes, somewhere in that range, I would just jump off the call because I would figure, hey, they're probably not coming. And even if they did come, we are so far past now, the call would end up running late. And when you have back-to-back calls, that can be an issue because now you're just late for everything all day. I was getting ready to jump off the call. I was about to click end and I was like, man, I looked into this company. I had done some research. I had a good plan for what I was going to talk about on that call to help them generate more leads. It was a company that I was familiar with, company I've worked with before. So I was super ready for this call. So I decided to do a one last ditch effort and I shot him an email and the email said something simple like, hey name, let's call him John. I said, hey John, just firing up Zoom. Mind you, I'd been sitting on Zoom for the last 5 minutes. But I put in the email, hey John, just firing up Zoom. I looked into your company and I have some great ideas for how we can generate you more leads. Looking forward to sharing some insights on the call. Here's the link so that you can jump in. See you in a sec. Send. As soon as I sent that email, it was probably about 10 to 20 seconds later, he jumped on the call. Not only did he jump on the call, he ended up buying our service for a monthly retainer. And that was a sale I probably would have never gotten if I hadn't sent that email. Realizing that this works so well, I started doing that for every single call. As soon as it would be like 1 minute before the call started, I would send an email saying something similar. Hey, looked in your company, got some great ideas, looking forward to share it. Here's a link that you can jump on. Show rate skyrocketed. People were jumping on more than they ever had before. And one of the reasons I believe this worked well was because of reciprocity. It was kind of that feeling like I already gave them some time and they at least owe me the due diligence of showing up. Like getting a message from someone that you scheduled the call with on their calendar and then getting a message from them saying, hey, I took the extra time outside of the scheduled time to research your company, to formulate a plan for you, and I'm ready and excited to present it to you today. And then to not show up on that person, there's a little bit of a guilt trip going on there. It really made them want to show up, so they did. For those of you that are taking sales calls, I don't know if this would work for you, but I will say that this worked really well for me. Give it a shot.